Stage 1 of the BMW install. This is the BMW complete. Okay, we're at the second stage of the BMW install. Taken the radio out and the heating controls out, and now made way for the cutting of this plastic fascia, which looks pretty much like this. Yep, looks pretty scary, doesn't it? Anyway, that's what we're going to have to do with this BMW fascia. So, see you in a minute. Okay, stage 3. We've removed all other excess wiring, and now with a bradawl have marked our positions. The problem is the picture instructions that we're working from is for a left-hand drive car. So what we've done is turned it upside down and putting it up against the window, so we've inverted the image. That now gives us the triangle or the valley on the bottom right hand corner, which is the same as what we've got in here. As you can see, we've made our mark, and now just debating whether to hack it into it with a drill and knife, the hot blowtorch, or maybe we should just run away screaming. Screaming? Okay, see you in a minute. Stage 4. We've used a mixture of things from a knife to long nose pliers to tin snips. As you can see, it's starting to take some shape. And you can see here at the back there's a dividing wall here. That's been quite difficult to get through to, but this bit underneath the rim of the plastic is all quite thin. Now it's this top part here that's going to cause the problem, and that's where we're going to get the gas soldering iron out with the hot knife tip. Let's see if we can cut through there to make our shape. So it's going alright. Okay, stage 5. We've got our little friend out. This gas soldering iron. Little thing I bought off the internet last week to do this job, and this meaty bit of plastic that I was telling you about here, this very thick frame, we've just cut into it with the hot knife tip. And I got to admit, it's been quite impressive after it heated up. So I think at this point we could probably go all the way along the top, like so, and get ready for the rest of the cutting. So, see you in a minute. think I bent it. Okay. Okay, stage 6. It doesn't look like we've done much more than we did before, but we've had to trim quite a bit from this side of the dash and also in this top corner, because the level of the dash is facing out and not this way, so the actual cage wouldn't have sat properly at the bottom. We've done a little bit more neatening up around here, so the frame should sit in here, and we're just about to have a look now. So definitely getting there. This is the main principle. Stage 6, we think that we've made all the little fine adjustments that we need to make. We're now at that stage where we followed all the relevant pictures to recreate this, but of course mirror image, because we're working in a right-hand side car, right-hand drive car rather than a left-hand drive car. So now we're going to try and fit the cage in. We've got a small extra gap here and a little bit more on this side, but bearing in mind it's our first time, we've only overcut by about 5mm, which hopefully this should be quite forgiving, this sponge. So we're now going to put the cage in, so bear with me. Now you can see with that cage in, we've now got the double DIN enclosure required for the radio to go back. So now we're going to get some screws and screw the unit in. Right, part 7. The engine's running with the fan, and we are just emulating normal fan position with our new billet trim fully fitted. As you can see, the screws holding it in 5 different positions with the foam wadding in behind. After testing it, generally there's only one place that we can feel a bit of air coming out, and that's in this far right hand corner. But then we knew that because we cut 5mm out a little bit too much. So the way around that would be to put a bit of foam in there to stop it, or some silicone. Silicone's probably your best bet because it'll go off and do exactly what we want it to do. So the next stage now would be to adapt the cage, fit the cage, and do some wiring, and we'll let you know how that goes. Stage 8. We've done all the wiring, fitted the GPS antenna, the microphone, the iPod lead, the USB lead, and the push to talk lead. which allows voice control for most of the system. We fitted the main harness for the cage. The actual radio has been bolted to this part of the cage, and the cage has been bolted in, as you can see. It's now looking beautifully flush and looks absolutely brilliant. While you're watching, just going to pop the main heating controls back in. Like so. And just pop the ignition on. Camera's just going to boot up now. These things take a while to warm up. Okay, the Kenwood in and operating.
With slang like this.
Okay, so the next stage of the installation would be the newly sprayed fascia, but we may have to do some slight adjustments to the
and this I think is amazing. I'd love to know your thoughts on it this afternoon. 81199, so good. This is Slang Like This, the winning record.
This is the actual fascia fitted. I'm just going to go into settings, display, screen adjust. No. System. Angle. So as you can see, the actual screen still moves happily. Absolutely perfect. So there we have it. One double DIN fitted. We started at 9:30. It's now just gone 2:30. So not bad really.